dum 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 dum
Space between.
Why, hello. This is the space between. Oh man, the audio levels are so high. I fucked up, you guys. This is the Space Between podcast where we talk about the space between life and art, passion and business. What's happening now? What's happening next? I'm Pat Shand.
I'm Amy Shand.
We have in the chat, we have Nick Balalas says Freeport in his house.
Hey.
What's going on, man? This dude has so many fucking shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go. I'm pissed. I tried to flex.
Is that the one?
Yeah, I tried to flex on Facebook saying, I don't mean to flex on you guys, but I caught a shiny cast form on my couch at 4 a.m. and Nick pops in the comments with with a screenshot. He has like 4 or 5. He's like 4 or 5 fucking shiny cast forms. Okay, you know, fuck. So I couldn't flex successfully.
Said don't flex too fast.
Exactly. Oh shit.
But what's the newest one you got that's really cool?
Who would I get? Oh yeah, Deoxys.
Oh, yeah.
Finally, fucking got the speed form Deoxys. Starting this shit out real nerdy. What I wanted to say though is I gotta shave this doodle paper up here. You know.
Why do you keep calling it that?
That's what that's what I woke her up to this morning. We were in bed, you know, the sun beating down, warming us in our lover's embrace. Okay.
Yeah, it's been really hot.
Yeah, and I woke her up with the sweet sounds of me saying that I have to shave this doodle paper up here, you know? It just looks like I don't want to call it like hamburger meat, dude, you know? Like, it just... Hold on. We have some more Pokemon comments from Nick. Nick comments, got a shiny Groudon and a shiny Alolan Geodude the other day. Dude, nice. All right, let me tell you something. I was on my grind during the shiny Alolan event. I feel kind of shortchanged by Niantic on that one. You know, they kind of cut that shit short. They put out they had the shiny event going on for almost a week, and then they put out in the middle of it fucking the boosted Nidorans. And I just wanted to catch more shiny Alolans.
And you were definitely out looking.
I was, yeah. I got shiny Executor, and I actually didn't end up getting shiny Groudon. I went to the city. I played mad Groudon raids. I didn't even see a shiny one, you know? Damn.
Jelly.
Oh, yeah. But I got invited to the EX raid the other day at Target. A group was playing outside. Didn't even see him. My antisocial ass was inside. Like, where is everybody, you know? But I caught that speed form Deoxys, yo.
Yeah, you still got the reward at the end. You didn't have to be with the people.
You know what? I even considered going up to them afterwards. And I was like... It's hot as fuck outside.
Yeah,
you know?
Why would they go outside? It's been like 90 degrees. It's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even tell you this. I don't even know if I told you this, actually. I might have. I went after that Target trip, I went to Port Jeff for a while.
You did say that.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I was afraid of getting arrested real quick. Because there was a raid happening like a block away from the main Port Jeff area. And it was a little park. And I was like on the sidewalk, and it was only me there, like a mid-30s man with a beard, right? Early 30s, I'll say. Early 30s, you know? And playing in the park with 2 young boys, you know? like younger than the Stranger Things cast.
Okay.
Stranger Things, wow.
Maybe it was his brother or something.
Oh yeah, well, it was 2 of them. Yeah, it was 2 boys, but they're probably homies, you know.
Yeah.
But they were playing there, and one of them goes, "You here for the raid?" And out loud, I was like, I don't even know if this is like a sad indictment of society, but out loud, I was like, "Yeah." And inside, I was like, "Bitch, don't come too close. I'm not trying to get arrested," you know.
We're hanging out with little kids.
Yeah.
It's Pokemon, though. You're outside.
Yeah.
They gotta understand. Pokemon is, like, very popular still.
Yeah.
Even I re-downloaded the game.
I mean, I did, prior to your re-download, right? Mm-hmm. I did place a few comments here and there.
You wanted me to.
I wanted
and
you
I was
to.
pushing it.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do it, but I'm glad I did. It's fun to play. It's been like over a year since I had the app, and I just re-downloaded it again.
The day that I was beginning to think that you might was when you expressed interest in downloading Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And you did. And as I played, the more I played, the more I was like, Amy's probably going to download Pokemon Go. Because this Harry Potter game is fucking dicks and balls. It's horrible.
That is part of what did it. I tried to play the Harry Potter game, and I was like, no.
It's not as good.
Yeah, and then I still wanted to play something.
Facts. So, let's get away from the Pokemon talk right now because I don't usually have topics that I have in mind. Well, first, let's pump the brakes here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
That's it?
Yeah?
She said, I'm good, how are you? As if I'm a customer at Starbucks.
Well, because I just woke up from a nap, so I'm still waking up.
Okay, well, this shit's gonna wake you up, okay? There's a video about... It's an incident that went down at a Long Island bagel store, okay called Bagel Boss, in Bayshore, where we go.
I've heard that name.
Yeah, Bayshore is where Target is.
Mm-hmm.
Bayshore is where the Bayshore Bean is.
Mm-hmm.
We stay in Bayshore, yo. Okay?
Yeah, that's near us.
It's viral on the internet.
Oh my God.
Something fucking happened today.
Today?
Yeah. Yo, Nick knows. Nick's in the comments.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
This shit is fucking hilarious to me. And this guy's probably going through a hard time, but yo.
Oh my God.
Are you ready for this?
Is this something that I would do?
Well, tell me. I'm going to try to put this video in the video podcast too.
Oh, it says misogynistic douchebag, so probably not. But
Yeah, I don't think so, but not what he's saying, but I mean, I've had a meltdown in stores before, but not like this.
Oh God.
But yeah.
Does he have a Long Island ass accent or what?
You're about to see. It's a 44-second video.
Oh,
I'm going to try to put it in the final YouTube version of this.
Okay.
For those watching the live stream, I can't play it here for you guys, but listen.
You can listen.
You're great women. Why is that okay? You're great. Why is it okay for women to say, "Oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites. You should be dead"? That's okay. Who said that to you here? Nobody. Women in general have said it on dating sites.
This guy's our fucking neighbor.
Yo.
He is so embarrassing. Oh my God, no. So first it's about bagels, and now it's about your height on dating sites in 13 seconds, bro. Relax.
First of all.
Yeah, I'm up.
First of all, if you're that size,
He looks so small.
he for sure lives in the Shire, okay? But listen, wear longer pants for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, I know it's hot. Wear longer and skinnier pants. Because you look like a gnome, dude.
He looks like a little box.
I'm going to put you on my front lawn, you know?
Yeah.
All right, I'm playing this shit back from the beginning.
Yeah, please. Poor man.
I wonder what he said to start. I wish I got that juicy first comment, you know?
I fucking wish I was there. We could have been there.
I've seen this video.
Oh my God.
Wait to see what happens.
I can't.
You don't wish that we would have been
what
there.
I love?
Something crazy happens.
You know what I love? The lady. Who said that to you? No one in here said that to you.
Yeah, exactly. He couldn't be more projecting.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
From the ground,
That's
you know?
the epitome of projection right there.
Are you ready for this shit?
I don't know.
You're great women. Why is that okay? You're great. Why is it okay for women to say, "Oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites. You should be dead"? That's okay. Who said that to you here? Nobody. Women in general have said it on dating sites. You think I'm making that shit up? Everywhere I go, I do the same fucking smirk with the biting lip. Shut your mouth. You're
He's
not
pointing
God
up.
or my father or my boss.
You're not my father.
You're not my father.
Does he have an accent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
he's pointing
He
to the
is
sky.
so small. There's a kid I work with named Tommy who's like a small man because he like he always says he had medical problems and that's why he's so short. But he's not that short, but
No,
he's
Tommy's
just like a
this
little
short.
man. But this guy,
Yeah.
it's like as if he never grew after he was 13. He grew taller. He just grew more
Angrier.
mature. Like old
Did
and
he?
taller. No, like the way he looks.
Oh yeah.
But he's still that size.
Right. All right. So right now, 28 seconds in, he had beef with the. I mean, first
He said, "You're not my father."
let me tell you something. This guy is so short that the guy he's beefing with, because the camera's focused on the short guy.
Right.
The guy he's beefing with, you don't even see his shoulders.
You see his chest only.
All right, playing it. 9 million views.
Wow.
Dude, you want to step outside? You want to step outside? Huh? I'm not scared of you, pal.
I know.
You shut up, too. Just shut the fuck up. Go ahead and attack me, Jake.
Oh my god. I just wanted bagels. I recorded the whole thing. He got owned so fucking hard so quick.
Yo, the guy who destroyed him is equally Long Island. He goes, "You don't talk to people like that."
Yeah, but seriously. I feel like that's just like I still wish I was there. I feel like it's that tall guy's moral duty to shut that guy the fuck up real quick.
Yo, I mean, let me tell you something. I'm short too. I've never felt that
No,
way.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with. I love tiny.
yo.
There's nothing wrong with being like short or small in any way. It's the way that he's acting that makes me want to make fun of him for being small because he doesn't like it for no reason.
Let me tell you
Like
something.
he has problems.
Oh, for sure. So many problems.
Oh man.
That
God,
when he boob bumped the first tall guy.
in his belly button, yeah.
Yeah, he used like his round body to like bang into the
Yo.
first guy, and the first guy is just standing there with his arms crossed.
Doesn't move.
It makes me wonder, like, that guy must be either scared of going to jail, right, or maybe he just doesn't want to fight. Because if some
No, he thought it wasn't worth it. Like, you know.
if some guy that size said to me, "Take it outside," and bumped his flab into me, how do you not just fucking, you know?
Well, that's
How?
what the other guy did. That's how he was
Yeah.
feeling after he saw
No,
that.
that guy lunged.
The first guy really showed some restraint, though. For
Yo,
real.
For real. We have some comments
He's
here.
like an ant. Is someone talking to me? Like,
Zach goes, "Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Shan. Zach, it's always
Hey,
good to have
Zach.
you here, man." Nick comments, "I love when the other guy puts hands on him." Yo, he came from off screen, his hands already outstretched, just took him right down. Took him down, you
did
know?
the police come or anything?
I mean, just because,
Or was it like, did it solve itself?
I mean, that's where the video ends.
Yeah, 'cause
but
the
it's
girl's
viral,
like,
so
I just want a bagels.
it's viral, so, I mean, I bet, unfortunately, homie who tackled him got in trouble, you know?
I don't think he should.
I don't think you should either,
But
but
that's just the way that my mind works.
you know how, like, the police here are.
Yeah,
you know?
but just like, if he wasn't actually like hurt,
Yeah.
then I just think.
Lindsay comments, "Don't be hating on us, short folks. We kicked him out of the guild." Oh, this video is
Man,
amazing.
that's hilarious. I
and
can't believe that happened just recently
and
today.
I want to give credit to who posted it though. It's the Twitter account is Olivia Bradley 88, and her tweet is, "So in Bagel Boss
Bear Morse.
So in Bagel Boss this morning, the misogynistic douchebag seen in the video was degrading almost all the female staff as well as the other patrons. Fuck
So
this guy."
finally someone spoke
Yo.
up and he like flipped his lid.
Busted that ass. Busted that fucking ass.
That's so funny, man.
That's dope. And
So funny.
this girl is gonna get wild followers from this. And here, she retweets a message from Bagel Boss. "After today's incident, everyone is okay. Use caution on dating sites, and anyone who comes into our locations and mentions this video can get a free mini bagel."
Aw.
Yo, they are
They're on
pimping
it.
this shit out. Now, almost as funny as this is the way that the news has covered this shit so far. So check this shit out. Where are we? Here. The headlines.
Oh god.
Beyond disrespect. So the first headline
man.
is yeah. Long Island bagel shop customer goes on bizarre tirade over dating apps. Sure, regular ass, right?
And that is kind of what it's about.
Yeah, but the article is not regular. But the next two headlines: short man in bagel store starts losing his temper, immediately gets obliterated.
Hilarious.
The fact that there's an article that says short man, this guy, imagine his anger, you know?
Oh my God, he's probably even more livid than he was before.
Read this headline
Imagine
right
his luck on dating apps now.
The next headline is more vicious. Watch.
Viral video shows short-tempered bachelor blowing his top in bagel shop.
They made it a pun. Short-tempered bachelor? Yeah!
That's what he is from now on. The short-tempered bachelor.
Yo.
Amazing.
This happened here. I'm so proud to be from Long Island right now. This is so fucking funny.
Oh my God.
All right. I'm going to read this article and then we'll move on.
Bizarre.
This is the first article that had the legit headline. A Long Island bagel shop customer was caught on camera lashing out at other patrons in a bizarre tirade about women rejecting him because of his short stature. And then they just say what he says. The best quote ever from an actual article. The 45-second clip showed the vertically challenged customer at the Big Show location lash out at a female, etc., etc., etc. They call this motherfucker vertically challenged?
That's the politically correct term.
That's fucking... Yo. Come on.
Amazing.
This is fucking hilarious.
Oh my God.
This is hilarious.
Today. Wow.
It said he didn't pay for his order. Yo, he got a whole wheat bagel with 1 egg white and Swiss cheese. You bitch.
Wow.
You fucking bitch ass,
I'm
dude.
so glad they wrote that. I hate him even more.
You ordered a whole wheat bagel, you short fuck, with 1 egg white and Swiss cheese?
That's why you don't grow.
Yeah.
Fucking protein, bro.
Get some protein, man. Get a bacon, egg, and cheese, you bitch.
Oh my God.
That's fucking hilarious. Yo, we got Steve Ostansky watching Dubs Up. You know,
Hi, Steve.
Steve was in our 50th episode. That was one of my favorite episodes so far.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that having Steve on here, we got the 30 camera angle. We were fucking balling.
That was some good content.
That was some good content. But all right, so that's what's happening in the world. I want to talk about what's
In
happening
the world of
with
Bayshore, Long Island.
yeah. In our world, you know. But now I want to talk about what's happening in our specific world.
Oh.
You and I, about 1 week ago, we went to Pride
Oh, yeah.
in New York City, bish.
Yeah, that was
Right?
really fun.
It was fun, and two crazy things happened.
Oh, my God.
In the span of 8 minutes. This shit, it broke me a little bit. Like seeing, all right. I feel like I'm not sure what you guys believe in. If you believe in God, if you believe in Buddha, if you believe
Buddha.
if you believe in like karma, whatever the fuck you believe, right? It's said, right, that whatever force is in charge of what happens, right, to you and to me in the world, that usually that force will give you what you can deal with. It won't give you more than you can deal with, right? It'll give you just enough adversity that you can deal with it and grow.
Okay.
I saw more than that on at Pride, okay? One thing was my limit, and then another thing happened that was, I mean, the two of the top 5 craziest things I've ever seen happened within 15 minutes. Do you agree?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so first of all, Pride was awesome in general. You know, it was overall cool to see. It was hard to navigate, but we ended up places that we wanted to be, pretty much. You know.
Yeah, we didn't exactly know where we were going,
Right.
but wherever we ended up was fun.
Yeah, and the actual parade was awesome. What we saw was not part of Pride. It was.
It was kind of part of like New York City.
Yeah, it was just too. All right, so New York City was so loaded with people that it got a bit too much New York City. So
Definitely.
the first thing that happened, I'll start the story, right, and then you can jump in, okay? So the first thing, we're walking down the street. It's the main road. because every street in New York is a main road.
We're Manhattan.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I hear and see the group in front of us, about 3 yards or so in front of us, to say, "Ew, you
like 8
nasty!"
girls.
Yeah, 8 girls. "Ew, you nasty!" "Oh shit! Ew!"
Oh my God. Yeah.
So we look
Thank
in.
God they're yelling because.
Imagine. So, what do we see?
So basically, we're like, what are they yelling about? So then we look to the side, and there's this guy just like in what, like jeans and a sweater.
Oh, Steve and say hello. Yes, a guy in like jeans and a t-shirt, like a
Oh yeah, this was hot.
no,
So just-
normal outfit.
Yeah, just propped up against the side of the building on Main Street.
Yes.
Was back against there, like as if he's doing like a squat exercise.
Yes.
Except for his pants are down, and he's literally taking a steaming pile of shit like half an inch from the building.
Let me tell
It's
you
like
something.
landing on the floor next to the building, and he's squatting up against the building, and and it's like we're next to the street, so the sidewalk is like a certain width. He's on the beginning of the sidewalk where the buildings are. We're on the part of the sidewalk where the street's about to be.
Right.
So there's like, it's a pretty big sidewalk, it's Manhattan, so it's like a few feet across.
Yes.
But we look down, and just in time to step over the stream of liquid that's coming out of his body.
Oh, because he's peeing too.
Yeah. But it's like not just pee. It's like, it's like a stream of poop pee
Oh yeah.
coming down the sidewalk.
Because he's peeing into the pile.
Perpendicular.
You used the perfect word, pile. It was a pile
It was like
of shit.
when you see a cartoon or like the shit emoji, or when you see a cartoon of someone taking a shit, it was
Yeah.
that shape.
But it wasn't like the
And
curl.
we literally just looked for a second, and we're like, oh my God, like we didn't really investigate, but we saw it.
Right.
We saw him. And his face was just regular. He was just like he thought he was inside of a bathroom when indeed he wasn't.
Yo, you know what it looked like? I'm trying to think of like color and texture wise.
Oh God.
I'm gonna tell you something. I have it fucking down, okay? Because it was the shit emoji, but it wasn't like the clean.
Wasn't a swirl.
turd. Because it wasn't like tightly packed.
Right.
Like sometimes, right? You take a shit and you look, it's the S shape. You know you're so healthy, right? This shit, it was a fucking pile. Here's what it was. You know when you go to Chipotle and you have someone who gives you the right amount of meat? It's that Chipotle guy serving 20 right amount servings of sofritas.
Oh my
Right?
God. Yeah.
It's that color. It's that like orangey yellow color.
That's disgusting.
Okay?
And
That
I like sofritas, so thanks.
it was a sofrita shit, okay? It was so fucking high and close to his ass. Like it was like the shit was reaching to climb back into it, you know? It was so fucking much of it, and the stream of pee. Watch this. This is how close we were. The stream of pee. First of all, we hear the reaction. We clock the shit.
Mm-hmm.
We have just enough time to look down in front of us and literally
Step over it.
skip over the stream of pee.
Yeah. In the middle of the day, like it's not even dark outside. It was like 5.
Crazy. One of the craziest things I've seen, okay? And, like, crazy shit has happened to me and to us in New York City before. The first time I took Amy to New York City, on the way to this cupcake joint called Crumbs, this guy came up to us and said, "Hey, can I ask you guys a question?" And we thought no, but said yes, because we didn't want to be killed. And then he said, "What would you do if someone starts running at you
Oh my God, yeah.
and they have a weapon, and you have a weapon? Do you attack, or do you just let it happen?" And I said, I mean, if they have a weapon, I'll probably attack. I'm so scared because I'm like, is he saying like, what am I gonna do when he attacks me?
Yeah, when this is about to happen.
Like, is this happening right now? Like, are you the guy? You know? And then Amy echoes my sentiment. Yeah, I'll probably attack. You know? And the guy emotionally goes, "All right," and he walks away. it's as if like that happened to him, and he reached out to strangers, thinking like, was I in the wrong to fucking stick this guy? Was I in the wrong? Let me find out. So watch this. We go. We pass this shit as if our lives haven't been changed. Okay, and a few streets down, we cross because shit's blocked off. Right, we cross the street, and now we're with a much larger crowd. And
because now we're getting towards the parade, and it's like really crowded on the streets, like a hustle and bustle, and everyone's like dressed in bright colors and everything because they're all there for the parade.
Right.
It was really crowded.
Now, what happens next, right? I'll tell my version.
Yeah, there's 2 different versions of the story, obviously.
Yes, there's my version.
Should I tell mine first because it sounds regular, and then you'll say what really happened?
Here's the thing.
No, you say what really happened.
Yeah, because like everyone agrees, like in our group, agrees that what I'm saying is the regular version.
Okay.
What you're saying is that, oh, I thought.
Yeah.
But everyone's like, how? You know?
Yeah.
All right, so we're walking, right? And there's a pretty large group in front, on the side. There is a pair of 2 girls.
Yeah.
Visibly fucked up. One of them drops something and goes to the ground. Now, this something is white, and it looks like a sort of dry glob. Now, I've never seen cocaine before in my life. That's true. That was my first time seeing it in person. Okay? It just hasn't happened to me. I'm sure I've been around it. I haven't looked. Oh, cocaine. But I've seen it on TV, and I know what the substance is. Okay? So, she is on the ground. She picks up what she can, and she steps away from what looks like the remaining white dry glob. Amy bends down and picks it up. And both Amy and the friend that we were with, both myself and the friend are like speechless. Like, what the The girl who was picking up what is obvious to anyone in the world, even someone who has never seen cocaine, is cocaine. The girl turns to her and says something to the effect of, you can get fucked up for picking up someone's drugs. And like threatens her, and her friend's backing her up, and Amy, I guess, didn't hear what she said and reached out to give it to her. And then they realized that she had no idea what the fuck was going on when Amy says, oh, I thought it was
a sequin.
She thought it was a sequin. Still had it in her hand. But at that point, did you know it was coke?
No.
What do you think it was at that point?
Wait till my story.
Okay. So they have an interaction that in the middle of it, the girl goes, oh, how you so pretty? And Amy is just sitting there with cocaine on her hand in the middle of New York City. And then the girl puts Amy's finger in her mouth and sucks the cocaine off and says, I like to eat it. And I'm just sitting there like...
No, her friend said she eats it.
Oh, she eats it. I'm sitting there like, how is this happening? I'm shell-shocked that not only, not the picking up, not the presenting, not the grabbing the finger, not the sucking it off. I'm shocked so much at each individual event, right? And at that point, I don't even know that Amy doesn't know that it's coke. I'm just like, how any of this? I'm at a loss, you know? And then we walk, and I'm like, why'd you do that, you know? And then I find out this version of the story. You can begin.
Okay, so we're walking down the street, and it was after we went to the rooftop bar, so maybe I'd had a couple drinks or something.
Okay.
And we were walking down the street with like all the crowds of people, and I didn't see her drop it, but I saw a girl like on her hands and knees, and what I saw was her big long acrylic nails like reaching and missing something over and over again. And it was getting me so frustrated because I know I have these lesbian ass short nails every day. So I'm like, I got her. And then her face was covered in sequins, like clear white sequins all around her eyes and her face, the same exact size as what was on the floor. So I was like, she's probably just trying over and over again with her long nails to get something that fell off her face, and then she just gave up on it and started walking away. So I just, without even thinking, bend down, and I don't even have to pinch. I just go like this because I figure it's a sequin, and I touch my finger to the floor, and then all of a sudden, both her and her friend are just like looking at me, and I didn't hear what they said. So I just...
Threatened you, yeah.
I didn't put it towards like my mouth, my pocket, nothing like I was going to take it. I just was trying to help her because I was like trying to help a sister out, basically. I didn't know what it was, but we were all like at Pride and everything, so I just wanted to help. So then I'm just like looking at her, and then all of a sudden her mouth is on my hand, and I'm like, oh my god, it wasn't a sequin, it's edible. So then
you don't know then?
Yeah, so then her friend's like, she likes to eat it, and I was like, oh, it's Coke, because I've done Coke before and I know what Coke is, but I just didn't think that so much. Cause like it's been so long, since I've like
you've seen Coke, yeah,
or even thought about it, or like interacted with it, or even thought that people did it still. Cause like I'm a stoner or whatever, like. But it was all so fast that I literally just thought, oh, I have short nails, that works for this. Bend down, get up. Oh shit, my finger's in her mouth, and then I looked up, and you and Cassie were so like perturbed that you walked like 20 feet in front of me, and I was still chilling with this bitch. Her boobs were out. She was all nice. She was complimenting me.
No,
we were talking.
Wasn't nice.
She was being nice after I gave it to her. You guys were gone.
Yeah, I was pretty close.
I looked and saw your backs like 20 feet in front of me. I had to run to catch up to you guys.
She was complimentary toward you, but I don't think she was like a nice person, though, I'll say.
I wasn't trying to get her number, be her friend.
No,
I was just still there.
I know you weren't. She was disgusting. Her sucking off a stranger's finger.
She was a cokehead.
They got Coke that was on the ground, and
I've picked up cigarettes off the ground and rolled them into my bong before. Okay, I know what fiending is.
Okay. I know that.
And she probably spent money on that shit for that day. So I didn't even think that was like that, except for the ground's hella gross. Like, she is a tweaker.
That's what I'm talking about.
But like,
I'm talking about like,
I didn't think she was like the worst person ever.
I would get if you were in the city, right? Mm-hmm. And you were behind someone and you saw them drop something and you picked it up. On a regular day, I'm with you. Okay? I get it. But you also just saw someone take a sofritas on the street.
When you said that, I was like, oh, because I didn't put the two together. I think it's because I was kind of drunk, because I didn't realize what had happened right before. I was just like, oh my God, I'm moving on from that or whatever. Yeah. And then something else happened. I didn't even know how close it was in proximity time-wise to that or whatever.
$3,
Yeah.
Yo.
That's the most shocking part of the story to me.
Imagine seeing the first part, walking 3 blocks and crossing the street, and seeing that second story. Imagine that.
That's Pride.
But that's the thing. That's not Pride, okay? Pride was good.
I know, that was a
Pride
total
overall.
joke.
Yeah, I just don't. Pride overall was good.
It was mad fun. I wish it was. This sounds silly, but like I wish it was like every 6 months or every 3 months, where everyone got together and celebrated like just love and unity in that way, because it was just really cool. And people were parading and dancing in the streets and stuff until like 11, 12, 1 in the morning. It went on late because it was hot during the day, so when the sun went down, everyone was like, hell yeah, this is perfect.
It's been fucking sweltering.
I didn't go outside once today, and it was my day off, and I planned on that. It's fucking so hot.
There's a hilarious clip from comedian Theo Vaughn about how hot it is right now. I gotta play this shit.
I tried so hard to get my friend Hope to think this was as funny as me, but it turns out I'm just a weirdest person.
No, this was funny.
Okay.
I guess it was so hot that only dogs probably were still your friends.
The best part about it is his face. Like, it's so sad.
He's thinking about it,
Yeah,
he's like
so
pondering.
emotional.
Yeah.
I love it.
I guess it was so hot that I guess dogs was
Only the dogs outside
Yeah.
were still your
I
friend.
can't even do it. Can't even do it. It's so fucking.
Yo, my friend.
That's how hot it is. Like if you go on the Weather Channel,
Yeah.
they're saying temperatures. Nah, that is how hot it is.
It's
you know.
TOO.
Oh,
Hot.
what's that from?
That's David Bourbon. Or what's his name? Bourbon. Because BOU.
Yo,
What's his last name?
It's Harbor.
Harbor.
But
Harbourbon.
Bourbon is a better last name for him.
That's he's like that matches him. So.
Yo, yeah, like his character Hopper is like Sheriff Bourbon. You know.
Definitely.
That's so fucking funny that you just called him David Bourbon.
My friend is about to move to Mississippi where they're all going to talk
Ooh.
like Theo Vaughn. Sam.
Oh yeah, Sam.
He's moving to Jackson, Mississippi.
Yo, this dude, Sam, his name is Sam Bishop. I call him Bam
Bam
Sishop. This dude, I mean, I hope this isn't insulting, but he is Andy Bernard.
I've told him that before. But
You have.
You know what he told me?
What?
He doesn't like that because the show has made him really anxious because he doesn't like to watch incompetency in the workplace for too long.
Oh god, come on.
And that's so Sam.
That's so fucking Andy Bernard, actually. Yeah.
He's like,
What is more fucking Andy Bernard than Andy Bernard not wanting to watch Andy Bernard?
Mm-hmm.
You know. We have a comment from Randall Begins says, "Okay, you can start. Now I'm here."
and that's funny because his last name is Begins.
It's hey.
Hopper PI.
But yo, that happened to us though, you know. Like honestly, the shit is crazier. Like the poop is crazier. But just like the fact that those two happened right in a row, that's wild. Like usually, I'll take one crazy thing from the city, you know. Like
Usually it's like a quota per trip.
yeah, like
I've already passed it up.
I just had such a potent memory. I was on the train from the city home with my friend Dennis Allen, and he and we were in this playwriting group, and we would always go to these meetings with our friends Julian and Sierra and Nidra. We had our group in the city, right? And Dennis and I lived on Long Island, so we would take the train sometimes together, or just take it back sometimes. One time, I'm taking it back. Yo, I felt like I was going insane. Dennis was across from me. We're in one of those like 2 rows of seats facing each other shits.
Yeah.
And Dennis was across from me, and I was facing him. On the train system, the seats have a partition between them. It's like a bar and then a space between the seats. It can perfectly frame the face of the person sitting behind the person that you're looking at. Mm-hmm. There was this fucking devil kid there. He was probably our age, like me and Dennis's age, and he was like, "Oh, come on, fucking Odo! What did you just knock down?"
I don't know. It's like a box.
Ooh, I'm fucking ready for you, dude. Let's go. So in the seat between Dennis and no one, framed the face of this fucking devil. Mm-hmm. He was our age, and he was just whispering shit like this to me.
No.
He was saying
to you through the thing?
to me. He was saying shit like, "I see you. Oh yeah, I see you."
Was he alone?
Nah, he was with a group, and I was like, "Why is no one saying anything?"
That's insane.
Yeah, like he would, like his friends would like start talking to him.
Watch, if you track down those friends today,
Dead.
he died like 3 days before that train ride.
Oh, dude, that's scarier than what I was
no
gonna
one
say.
was saying anything.
Yo.
They didn't see him. You saw him.
That's scary.
That's what happened. Yo, I have the chills thinking about that.
Oh, also.
Oh, and remember the kids I learned there. Let me tell you, if you ever think that you're alone or on some sneaky shit with your friends or something, but you look over and you're sitting next to me,
That's what I was gonna talk
anywhere
about.
in a 10
Yes.
10 to 30 foot radius, if I'm in the vicinity, I know all about you if you have been conversing with your friends. Because I'm fucking such an eavesdropper that by the time we were at Penn Station, these kids got off in Rockville Center, I knew exactly what they had done. If I was a fucking police officer, they would have been done.
Yeah. Oh,
Done.
yeah.
No, they were not sly at all.
Oh, hey.
And they just thought no one was listening to them. I was listening to them.
Wait, let me just interject with a very brief story based on what you just said. Because this is just some train shit right now. Amy just said that if she were a police officer, they'd be done. Yo, one more time, something happened to me with a group of friends that no one else fucking noticed, okay? I was with a group of 18-year-olds. It was Laura, her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's best friend. They used to do this shit called the 40-ounce challenge, where they would have a 40, and they would like chug it and race. And
We used to do something like that, but it was called Edward 40 hands because you would
I know
take
what that
the
shit
40s
is.
to
Yep,
your
I know that
hands.
shit is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So these two motherfuckers were on the train doing the 40-ounce challenges. I was drinking my bitch ass Smirnoff, you know, and we had it.
You're like, this is yummy.
Yeah, exactly. And we had it in the brown bags, right? But we're underage, okay?
Right.
They're drinking loud on the train. For some reason, I like glance over to the side. There is a guy in a leather jacket who looks like the main character from The Shield, right? He's eyeing me. He reaches in his jacket. He pulls out a wallet, drops it as a police badge. Just to me. And yeah, so I like low key.
He like low key watch out kid, did you?
I don't know what that means.
Like watch out kid.
Oh yeah. I thought that was like a movie title, you know. I was like, what happens in the movie? So he does that shit, and I turned chalk white. And I text Laura to tell her boyfriend and his best friend, who would later go on to break my bird feeder at my parents' house. Okay,
Bitch.
Definitely, fuck that dude. That he's a cop. And they don't even listen. They finish their fucking 40s. And they leave him on the train.
Kids think they're invincible sometimes.
It's true, but nothing happened.
Yeah.
He should have arrested us. but nothing happened. All right, so our train. This is coming home from Pride again.
Yeah, it's on the way home.
Yeah.
We're on the way home. These two kids, they're 19. And I know this because they recently graduated high school. And when they first got on the train, they ran into someone that they went to high school with who was in the city celebrating Pride.
Yes.
Because he was like an adorable gay guy.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, what's up, bro? How's it going? And these guys were not there for Pride. That was clear.
Oh, no.
These are like two kids from Stranger Things.
And the kid who was there for Pride, he had like kind of like a frosted tip situation going on.
Yeah, but he had
But
like
it actually looked good.
He had cool 70s basketball shorts and like a tie-dye tank top. And like maybe some like Pride memorabilia on his shirt because it was the end of the day.
Yeah.
So like, oh hey, and it turns out he goes to a really good college now, and they hadn't seen him since high school.
This motherfucker's Ivy League.
Yeah, he
All
goes
right?
to an Ivy League college. So I'm like, oh cool. So this is the beginning of the train ride. So I'm like, tune in.
Tunes in.
So I'm wondering at first, like, oh, are these guys like going to Pride together, like celebrating, like low key, like, but then no. What I learned was they are part of like their group of friends from Rockville Center, and they were the two that either volunteered or were chosen to go pick up their drugs from the city and transport it back to Rockville Center.
What drugs?
Acid.
Damn, yo. I've never seen acid.
Acid looks like a Listerine strip usually.
Oh, I mean, I know what it looks like.
Okay.
Just like I know how Coke looks.
Right.
More than you know.
Whatever. So yeah, I learned all about them, and they made it.
Wait a second, though.
They're talking about what they're gonna eat,
Yo.
what snacks they're gonna pick up and shit.
I caught such a funny moment. And it was so fun because, like, you caught the drug part, right? And I was like, I caught a moment where one of the kids was ashamed to be fat. And, like, he said a line that I know this fucking line. I know what it's designed for, okay? They were talking about food, okay? One of them brings up, like, fried chicken. And then they bring up Checkers, okay? When they've decided on Checkers, it's already, the decision has been made. The fat kid, like, there's a skinny kid and a fat kid. The fat kid says, oh, that's good because I couldn't eat a whole fried chicken, but I could get down on a rally burger. You didn't need to say it. I've said that shit before because I was scared about being fat. Okay? That sentence only exist to be scared about being fat. Because here's the thing. You were pretty into the fried chicken idea until you settled on fucking Checkers, man.
Right.
And you're just protecting yourself. Let me tell you something. You don't need to protect yourself. Let that shit fucking hang, dude.
Yeah, fried chicken's delicious too.
Yeah. Yeah. Eat the rally burger. Eat the whole fried chicken. Fucking go in, dude.
I prefer boneless chicken to bone-in chicken.
I know.
Because I don't like to get it on my fingers, make a mess, you know.
No, I mean, you eat other food, though, that, like, you can't eat the whole thing, you know?
Like what?
Actually, every meal you eat.
But I use utensils.
You can use utensils.
I don't know how to use utensils to eat bone-in chicken.
You know what wings you can't? But a fucking bee rest, you absolutely can.
A bee rest.
Yeah.
Well, I guess my mom just always pre-cut it for me, or I just ate it like a Neanderthal, like my brothers.
Yo, if we go to Popeyes next time.
You're gonna do a demonstration of how my brothers eat?
Oh no! I feel like we've done that before on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's the moment in.
I come from a pack of wolves in San Diego.
Oh come on! It's the moment in Lion King, right, where they're begging for food. And Scar throws down that fucking zebra leg. That shit looked so delicious. And the three hyenas just go in, ripping it apart. That's her
Thanksgiving
brothers.
dinner.
I couldn't believe what I saw. I just made my... It was the year I made my first Thanksgiving dinner, right? I set the plate so beautifully, you know. I put so much time and care into it. Yo, Amy's dad fucking plopped down the turkey as if it was his fucking worst enemy, right? He... cartilage breaking, you know?
It was like they all, because I have 4 brothers and they're all really big and like big and tall, and my dad. So like the turkey's on the table, then they surround it, you can't see it for like 1 minute, and then they go and it's just bones.
Fucking hilarious.
It's like...
It was like a cartoon. And the sounds? We have a comment.
Oh, let's.
Randall Begins comments, yo, let's talk about that Burger King tacos, LOL. I had some more again, LOL. Plus a pulled pork sandwich at BK.
Listen, do the tacos taste like... Oh.
I can tell you.
You tried them?
I tried one.
I want to go tonight. Does it taste like Jack in the Box? I want to go to Walmart tonight, too. Because that's the other place that the LOL dolls are supposed to be.
I'm down to go tonight.
Okay.
Because it means I don't have to cook.
All right.
So let's fucking do it.
Okay.
I want you to try the tacos for yourself.
Uh-huh.
For me, the meat was the worst taco meat I've ever had.
That's my specific question. Is it like really wet, like kind of like in a cat food texture?
Not wet, but yes, cat food texture.
That's what I want. That's the ones from Jack in the Box. Legit.
There's no slice of cheese inside. You probably get one added. But the shell itself has a nice crispy crunch to it. But yo, the meat is fucking...
That's exciting me because the Jack in the Box taco meat is so disgusting. It's so good. There's nothing like it.
I'm starting to... The fucking New Yorker meat is coming out. That shit was fucking trash, B.
I can't wait.
The fucking Burger King taco, that shit is, to me, a 0 out of 10.
Have any of you guys on the podcast now been to Jack in the Box before? Because that's West Coast. But that's what like whenever I'm here, how we crave Mexican food and stuff, the second thing I crave fast food wise, not even In-N-Out, even though I don't think it's bad, like I like it.
Yeah.
I really miss Jack in the Box because they have the best, to me, curly fries, ranch sauce. They have the tacos.
Their ranch is pretty good.
Their
yeah.
buttermilk ranch is so good, and they have this sandwich called a sourdough jack. Oh, it's like 2 slices of sour. Oh, what's the similar one?
They don't have it anymore though.
But what did they used to have?
It was a Burger King sourdough sandwich.
Yeah, it had
sourdough Swiss. They called it.
Yeah, it's like 2 circular Swiss bread roll. No, what's it called? Sourdough bread. And then burger, white cheese, tomato, bacon.
Yeah.
And like this delicious, like kind of like a Big Mac sauce, like Thousand Island dressing sort of thing.
Yeah.
Shit's so bomb.
Yo, let me tell you something. Burger King is the fucking MVP for this reason only. They try shit.
Yeah, they do.
McDonald's is fucking scared.
They always keep it to standard. Like Burger King is kind of like, it's like, it goes like McDonald's, they stay the same. And then I feel like Starbucks tries new stuff sometimes. Like today they came out with the tie-dye frap, and they do like, by the way, the tie-dye frappuccino, if you want to try it, just take a picture of it and then just throw that shit away because it tastes so bad. It tastes like banana Laffy Taffy. Like it's not... it doesn't have like a refreshing taste to it. It's just like milky banana, but not like a natural banana flavor. It's like that old Laffy Taffy flavor.
Yeah.
It's fucking disgusting.
I feel like Starbucks is going in hard on like the social media shit.
Totally.
Like, they want pictures of like the unicorn frap.
People order a TikTok drink at work from
Fuck
that
outta
app.
here.
Yeah.
Fuck outta here.
And I'm not even going to say what it is because I don't want anybody else to. But it's everywhere. Just Google it.
Starbucks, I feel, is like Pokemon Go, in that they'll have like an event going on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And in that way too, it just ends. And then people are pissed, but they have like actual humans to be pissed at, and that's me.
Oh, hey. Comments here. Zach O'Connor says, last Jack in the Box I was at was by the Raceway in North Carolina.
Ooh.
I'm thinking I need a BK taco right
Jack,
now.
yeah.
Jack.
Sorry. I read
Zach.
Jack, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
meant Zach. But yeah, let's do it. Tacos tonight.
Randall Begins says, do they make a Reuben? I actually don't know.
I like Reuben sandwiches.
Steve Lightman. Hey, Steve,
Oh.
let me tell you something. Next time, you watch the whole fucking podcast from beginning to end.
Yeah,
man.
but he did. I see he complimented my hair
Yeah.
cut, so thanks.
Yeah, he did. Steve comments, we have Jack in the Box in Cincinnati. So Cincinnati is far, man. That's just like 10 hours away.
Still driving distance, though. It's better than a 6.5-hour plane ride to San Diego.
It's true. That, that's
If you
crazy.
ever do a convention there, I'll have to remember that.
I was in Cincinnati last year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, so I made a new schedule at work, so I'm super excited. So I'm going to be off earlier and stuff, so hopefully our podcast schedule will start to be more solid because
Oh,
I'm going to
yeah.
be off by like 4 o'clock every day from Starbucks instead
Absolutely.
of like 7 or 8. So that's super dope.
And the reaction videos are coming back. I have one to edit already. And we're going to be doing a second
going?
What?
Come back.
And we're doing a second podcast this week, too. Okay?
That's right.
Just want to keep giving you that content.
And yeah, we're going to Walmart tonight because one of my favorite doll companies came out with a new kind of doll. I'm gonna try and find it. And then I told Pat that I wanted to make an unboxing video about it, but we'll see.
I'm trying to go out and fucking... I want to spin those K-stops, okay?
That's right. And dude, I keep being pissed off. I'm driving away from work every day. Like, I didn't spin the Pokestop at my job nearly as often as I should have. Like, my break's almost over, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to do that. But it's making me happy because when I get bored way too quickly. I think I have like not diagnosed ADHD or something like that. Because if I'm standing in one place at work, I start to get like angsty and mad, and like I need to do something.
You got that ADHD.
Super. So it's called ADHD. It's called attention deficit hyper hatred disorder.
Oh, shit.
That's what I have. And so Pokemon helps with that because if I'm in a position, even though I'm not allowed to use my phone on the floor, I'm like very good about if things pick up and stuff, immediately it's in my pocket. Like
Yeah.
I choose to do my job first at work. But if I don't have anything to do, I'm like, ooh, I can spin the Pokestop.
Yeah.
Right here, right now. I don't
Hell
have
yeah.
to be on my break. So it's pretty cool getting those balls.
Man, yeah, because Pokemon Go came out after I stopped working at Starbucks, but I'll tell you something. I'm not like Amy. I was a disrespectful worker. At Starbucks, my phone was out.
I'm disrespectful, but in a different way. The end.
I would be at Starbucks. I told Amy, I was like, listen, every 5 minutes, fucking whip it out, a little quick spin on that fucking K-stop, okay?
And I'm thinking, how the hell am I going to do that in the middle of my line of drinks? I'm trying to make times and drive through.
Man, fuck that shit. I mean, I worked at Starbucks for 4 years, and like the shit that Amy will say about like times, I'm like, what? I never knew that.
It's not so prominent anymore at my store, but remember in San Diego, we knew the times like so good. We treated it like a video game, remember?
Hey, guess what? No, I don't.
Oh, because you didn't get there till like 3:30 p.m.
Yeah.
The morning rush was long over. That's
What?
why I'm excited to work in the morning because I just prefer that. And I had to stop babysitting though, which is a bummer. So I do want some kid interaction. So you and I have to hang out with Melissa and Blaine and her kids sometimes. Okay? I said Melissa and Blaine and her kids, not theirs. Rude.
I mean, like, she carried them to completion, you know?
Yeah,
She got 2 of those joints.
definitely.
That's, imagine having 2 kids.
Imagine. And
Yeah.
she's younger than me, but she is such a good mom.
That's crazy, though.
She loves it. It's like her calling.
Hold on. Randall comments, I don't think I could get into Pokemon Go. I'm thinking of doing the Harry Potter
If you
game.
don't think you can get into Pokemon Go, Harry Potter is so much more extensive.
The Harry Potter
But
game
good
is
luck.
not
I
good.
hope you like it. Like, I love Harry Potter in general, so
Oh,
I wanted
yeah.
to like the game. It's just that I couldn't, like, there was so much reading, especially in the beginning, to I just gave up on it. I'm sure if I actually gave it the time, it would be something, but it would be so, like, immersive. You know, I wouldn't. Pokemon Go's just right, because it's like, imagine, there's just a bunch of little animals around.
Yeah.
And then you just catch them and you play the game and everything. But like with Pokemon, for example, in the beginning when I started it, I was in the back room at my job and it's like, Hagrid is stuck in these nets.
Yo,
I'm like,
I
really?
know.
Really? The only Hagrid is in Riverhead Starbucks above the sink stuck in these nets? Like, I didn't believe it.
Same,
But I'll
yo.
so much
Yeah.
easier believe that there's like an Oddish right here.
That's what I'm talking
You know?
about.
So, because there are many Oddish. There's not just one, you know? So, it's just not realistic enough for me.
That's what I'm talking about. I was at the post office, and there was like 7 different crazy events going on with Harry Potter at the same time. And listen,
It's overwhelming.
I love Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm more emotionally tied to the Harry Potter story, the actual storyline,
And we have to go to the theme park.
than the Pokemon. You know, like than to the Pokemon anime.
Yeah.
But Pokemon Go.
What they did there is made me more into the show through the game. Like, I know the story.
Pokemon Go. It's the best game
Where it's at.
ever created.
For real.
Hey, you like Call of Duty? Man, fuck Call
It's awesome. And, like, say you want to start, like, walking or something. You want to start being more active, but you work and you're busy and you don't really, like, I don't think the idea of exercise in general is fun. But if you have something to do with that on your phone and everything, Pat's been walking, like, 6 miles sometimes a day. Just on his Pokemon game. And I'm at work, he texted me, wow, I caught this, this, and this, and not for nothing, I just walked 6.5 miles. I'm like, dude, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Pokemon's great in so many ways.
You playing that Mass Effect?
This is not an ad.
You
They don't even need ads.
You playing that Portal? Nah.
Oh, by the
it's
way,
Pokemon Go, bitch.
if you've never downloaded this game called, what's that game that I love?
Monument Valley.
Yeah. Monument Valley is like a $4 game, but there's 2 versions now. I think it's the 2 chapters you can get for the $4. It's one of the best app games that I've ever played. It's so awesome. So check that out if you want to. And you have the $4. It's totally worth it.
I was about to say, Pokemon Go is free.
Yeah,
but
it is.
but the truth is, I probably put like $500 into Pokemon Go.
Like with train tickets to the city.
Nah, like buying shit in the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you buy balls and stuff sometimes? Or what do you buy?
I never buy balls. I always get enough balls.
Sometimes they offer me to buy balls and I'm like,
I mean, when we do Community Day, I'm gonna buy you some balls. For sure.
I'll just start collecting now.
But yeah, no, they have boxes and shit I buy. Like they have like
Can you like not
lures
move
and-
forward in the game at all if you don't buy it, or does it just take longer?
No, you can. It's just not fun because like during Community Day, right? That you can buy like a star piece, and you can like really increase the stardust you get.
Pat knows all the ins and outs, so I call him like my real life Pokemon trainer because they have the little guy that's on the game that's like, hey, good job, blah, blah, blah. And I hate reading on the screen, so I just tap, 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 tap till it's done. But whenever I have a question, I go to my Pokemaster and trainer, Patrick Edward Shand,
I'm gonna help you out,
and he helps me.
and I'm gonna get you a box of some good goods for Community Day because otherwise it's gonna be me and you walking around, and you're gonna keep running out of shit. Okay?
Yeah, but that's fine for me.
To run out of shit.
Yeah. But I'll play the game with you. As
Okay.
long as you buy me the boxes.
That's what I'm talking about.
I know.
Ooh, I'm starting to get fucking furious.
I hope they have those things at Walmart. I'm about to be so pissed.
Speaking of furious, I took my son Neil,
Oh my god.
who is
Neil went to the vet today, everyone.
Oh, boy.
You need help or no?
I think we're good. You
There
see
he
him?
is.
There you
Here.
point to him.
This is Neil. This is his leg.
Yes, there he goes. So, took Neil to the vet today.
I'm so proud of him. He used to be obese. And what did the vet say today?
The vet said, "Stop cutting back his food.
Feed him more now.
Feed him a little bit more because they
It's
don't
not
want
that
him to
we're
lose."
neglecting him, but we
No.
had to feed him less first.
Yeah.
And because he was so fat, now he's ready to be on like a regular not diet. Mhm.
He's lost 3 pounds in 4 months, and they said that slow the shit down a little bit, you know?
Because that's a lot for Cat, you know, because he's only a total of, how much did he weigh, like 18 pounds?
Nah, it was like 19 and a half, yeah.
And now he's about 16?
Something like that, yeah.
Yay, good job, Neil.
Yeah. And it's like, here it is. If Neil could have spoken English, he would have heard that and he would have been so fucking hype. But instead, he was screaming at the vet.
Yeah, he's really upset. And I didn't even go because I'm like low-key, high-key not allowed to go anymore because of my attention deficit hyper-hatred disorder. I don't go because I get like I really want to go home now.
Like, we'll be waiting in the lobby for the normal amount of time.
To me, it's not normal. If you have an appointment, it should be at that time. But you know what?
That's true. But that shit happens not only at the vet, but at every doctor.
The normal thing now is to wait.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but that's not how it should be, is what I'm saying.
And like, it starts like she'll text me something like disgruntled, and then she'll start saying shit out loud. And I'm like, nah, come on. I'm trying to keep calm here, you know?
He's very good because, like, there's, like, a line where, like, he knows how I'm feeling, and he'll deal with that. And then the line is crossed where, like, okay, now I'm feeling that way, but now I'm acting that way. Right. Out loud. And that's when it starts to look like he starts to be like he's married to a crazy person and we're in public.
I'll text her something like, keep it cool, you know?
Right.
Because like I'm here too, and like the end goal, I always have the end goal in mind. Amy will get lost in the sauce. I have the end goal in mind of like we gotta find out what's going on with the cat and bring the cat home, you know.
And I'm like, not like that. So I don't go. So even though I had the day off, I was here and I actually folded like all my laundry today. So I'm proud of that because I fold my laundry about once every 8 months, and in between it's just like a huge Mount Vesuvius pile in the closet.
Mount Vesuvius.
But now I have an idea for the.
That was the shit we saw too. Yeah.
Now I have an idea for the closet, which I know you were gonna make that face, but listen.
Your ideas always end up getting me fucked as far as the house.
No, it's not like permanent, like moving your shit around it this time.
Okay.
But my idea, because you know how like I've been really, because we have the cats and then I have small animals. And like if we didn't have the cats, there would be more of an opportunity to like have the small animals roam around the house. But because the cats are our kids and the priority, I end up being like, oh, I want to get rats, I want to get rats, I want to get rats. And then I feel like they spend too much time in their cage. So now that I've cleared the closet floor, I'm going to make a little, like, Netflix movie/TV show area where I'm going to just sit up against the wall, block off the floor so that they can't get, like, into any crevices, and put the iPad up against the other wall, and then I can watch, like, a show's worth or a movie's worth on Netflix on the iPad standing up, and I'll sit on the floor, and they can just run around the floor in the closet.
Free?
Yeah.
There's shit in there.
No, I'm going to put a blanket down.
And they'll stay on the blanket.
Yeah, because the blanket's going to be along the whole floor. And I'm going to, like, fashion it so that they can't get off of it.
Okay.
But not tonight.
Okay.
Because we're going to Walmart.
Well, it's an idea, you know?
If anyone else has any pets and they have any, and they want to come hang out with me and my rats, just let me know.
You can come hang out in the closet, you know?
No, it wouldn't be in the closet. I need more hands because I have 3 rats.
Why not, like, put the cats away in a room and have the rats play in your playpen, right?
Because whenever they're in the playpen, all they try to do is escape it.
Right. Okay, so... Okay.
And if I had them out here, there would be so many more places for them to get out. The closet's big enough for them,
That's true.
but small enough for me. And then I wouldn't feel bad locking the cats out of the rest of the house. I would just get them out of the closet.
Gonna shit in my clothes. It's okay though.
No, they won't. Your clothes they won't go up on the shelf.
I'm gonna have a fucking disease, you guys. I'm gonna get some fucking boobos, okay?
Cat calls the bubonic plague boobos, and he thinks it still exists.
Well, yeah, because alright, say if you come into contact with any rat, you're bound to get the bubonic plague, right? That's what you think. That's like what everyone knows.
No, only diseased ones.
If you touch any rat.
You're giving rats a bad reputation.
I am?
Bad reputation.
Oh, a bad reputation.
Mm-hmm. They're very good, smart animals. I was reading a lot about monkey research today, and it was making me feel very sad because I learned that we share 93% of our DNA with the macaque monkey, but we share 97% of our DNA with chimpanzees. But since macaques, not macaws are birds. Since macaques are easier to get, cheaper, and smaller, they're just like, all right, we're not going to spend money on the chimps. We're going to leave them be. We're just going to raise and breed and capture 1,000,000 macaques.
Oh, for like scientific
and study
testing?
them for science. They're like the mice of the fucking...
You just sound like Nacho Libre.
I believe in science.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I actually thought this question when you were first talking about that DNA shit today, but
What was I saying?
you mentioned the 93% to me before.
Oh, yeah. Because I was reading an article.
Let me say something. I thought of a question that I decided was too stupid to ask.
We'll ask it now. Live.
So watch this. You're telling me we share 93 and 90... hey! It's Steve Lightman. Steve says, stop being the whitest white boy I know.
How?
Hey, Steve.
He'll never.
There's no one whiter than you, Steve. I've met you in person, dude. You have pink skin and white blonde hair.
He's got white blonde hair?
And
Like
you-
Spike?
Yeah. And dude, you wear pink shirts and green shorts.
Nice. Like a watermelon.
You're the whitest man, Steve, okay? So you're like, what? Steve, don't fucking play with me, Steve, okay? No, but hold on. Where are you going?
Is this Steve Lightman?
Yeah. Hey. So, hold on. So watch this.
Yeah. Ask the question.
The question is this. You're telling me we share DNA 93% and 97% with monkeys, right?
Yeah. Different monkeys, but yeah.
So watch this. How can science say who is someone's father is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Through a DNA test. Do you know what I
Oh, I do.
Do you know what I mean?
That is a stupid question, actually. You shouldn't have asked that. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, but I don't know what you mean. Yeah. You're like, it could be any other male human, right? No.
Yeah,
Because they get specific down to the threads.
how much closer can you get than 97%?
Let me tell you. 3 more percent.
No, nah.
You can get to 100.
You fucking can't, because then that's a clone, yo.
All right, so I want to talk to you about a theory I have about one of my customers. I just walked around the living room and found 2 of like the 6 that I have now.
Yeah.
There's a guy.
Wait, are we done with this shit? Are we done? Are we done with the conversation about?
At that question, I ended it, yeah.
Hold on, wait though.
Okay.
How can it be? All right, so my DNA, right, and my mom's DNA. Mm-hmm. You're telling me it's 100 match?
No, but like there's... Oh my God. Don't even make me get Google paternity test
Don't
right
Google
now.
it. Just tell me what you know from
I
your
don't
brain.
really know.
We,
All I
don't
know-
we don't research shit here. Do you think it's like 99%?
Yeah, that's what I think.
And like me
Because
and
it's
you,
so close.
me and you are 98.
No, I think me and you are maybe like 93, like macaque style.
So I'm closer to a fucking chimpanzee than you, because that's 97.
No, they're 93. We're 97. Oh, yeah, chimps.
Hey.
I'm confused.
That's
Because when it comes to DNA, it's an actual pattern. Like when it comes to DNA, it's an actual pattern of like traits and hair color and eye and like a mixture of his jizz and her.
word. So
It's a mixture of his jizz and her jizz.
let me. All right, I'll make a list now. Okay?
I'm a doctor.
93% DNA, human and macaque. 97%
Macaque. Macaque
macaque.
is a bird.
Probably like 1% macaque. Then you think, right?
More than that, though. Yeah.
Because everything comes from the earth, you know. 93% macaque and a human. 97% chimpanzee and a human. 98% regular humans who don't know one another. 99% a human who is not related to you, but you've had sex.
No, you don't share DNA when you have sex.
A little bit you do.
No, you don't. Because then I would have the DNA of everyone I had sex with
A little bit
in
you
me
do.
now.
You
No,
probably-
I don't. Because, first of all, with most of them, they didn't jizz in me.
But you absorb someone that you are around.
That's like speaking spiritually and energetically. That's not a scientific thing. I don't have any of that shit on me physically.
I heard this.
It doesn't stay.
Let me tell you
Unless
something.
you get an STD, then that's a transfer. You don't transfer your jizz and then
Wait.
it's just implanted in them forever.
Can I defend myself here?
Yeah.
I heard, and this is a scientific fact.
You sound like my therapist that's like,
No.
you're still
No.
attached to her by a cord.
That's not
Cut
what I
the
mean.
cord.
That's not what I mean. I have scientific backup here.
Okay.
Human DNA, cells, right?
Thank you.
Human cells.
Thank you.
No. You guys are wrong, okay? Watch. The human body is made up of bacteria. Should you pick up? Because watch this. Every human body, right? Every human body, this is said by its fucking scientists, has a piece of DNA from Julius Caesar's final breath. That's fucking true, okay? I heard that shit online before.
And you believed it?
Yeah, scientists said it. Of course I believe it.
Okay.
You're telling me your body, which always sheds fucking cells, okay? You're telling me that you don't have some of your best friend in there?
Yeah,
Nothing?
I'm telling you, since I've seen Cassie, my cells have shed her. Because they're always shedding.
Okay.
So if any of her got onto me when we were hanging out last week, there's nothing. If they were to do any scientific tests like about me, looking for Cassie or something she was missing, they wouldn't find shit.
I'm going to tell you this. I took, in school, right? I took chemistry in high school.
Same.
I never passed one fucking test there.
Okay.
So I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to look this shit up.
Look it up.
I'm going to fucking learn, okay?
Look it up.
All right, so...
Look it up.
And then 99.5% is someone that you're actually related to, probably.
I don't know, but probably.
Okay.
Chi-chi.
Our cat's chewing on Amy's... Actually, my hoodie. All right, so the coins. Let's do the coins and then finish up here. This
So I have this customer.
is a good talk, though.
Agree. So I have this customer. Thank you. Fucking everyone in the comments is like, Pat, you don't know DNA.
Hold on. So, yeah,
You don't know science, bro.
Randall says, wait, can a human girl get pregnant by a male chimpanzee? Not yet.
I would assume so, though.
It's
yeah.
gonna happen. That's if it hasn't happened already, that's just happening right now. Steve says, Pat, you can't merge DNA that
I
way.
want that baby,
I don't
though.
know,
That
man.
sounds so cute. A half baby, half monkey.
And Lynn Santos goes, nope, Pat. you know what? I'm willing to entertain the idea that I'm like halfway wrong. Okay.
The only DNA that's not my own that I have on me right now is you from last night.
Oh boy.
I'm just kidding. But it just it doesn't stay like that. You know? You don't merge DNA. If you did, that would be so weird. People would be like coming up with new kinds of people all the fucking time.
But you got pores though, you know?
yeah.
It goes into you at least.
What's it? The DNA vapor? The DNA vapor? It just goes. You can't see it.
You're telling me. You told me that the girl who sucked the cocaine off your finger, right?
Yeah.
You told me she has none of you anymore?
Yeah, that's right.
I guess she has a little bit of you.
That's your emotions.
No, I'm not emotionally upset
You're
about that
projecting.
shit. I'm not.
So anyway, I have a customer who never gives his real name, and at first I was convinced that he's like somebody who is like a ex-criminal or something because he never gives his name and he's really weird. And one time he barked at me over the counter, which I thought was really unusual, and it was. And then now, like, whenever he comes in, every so often, he gives me these coins, and he used to give them to my other barista friends, and I used to always say, like, don't take those because they probably have, like, some sort of recording device in them or something.
tracker,
Because
yeah.
every single time he gives us one. And so I just looked around my living room. I found 2, and there's like 4 of them in the house. So in case they are a recording device, I just want to say what's up, Paco/Glenn/Marshall or whatever.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one looks more like it though, because you could fit something in between those.
I've opened one of these here before.
Really? And you
Yeah.
didn't find anything?
Yo, I was just fucking.
That one. This one's copper. That one's gold plated.
Yo, all right. First of all, take a look at this. Right. I was just overcome with immense guilt right now.
Why? What happened to you?
I'll tell you something. My mom. Do you remember the state quarters?
Oh yeah, and you'd have them in like a pamphlet. My grandma collected those.
You don't even need to have them in a pamphlet. For a while, they were really common.
Nice.
My mom would go through her quarters, and she would pull the state ones, and she was collecting each state. One time, I needed quarters for something, and she said, "Oh, just go in my room and look in the change box." I opened a little small change box, pulled out quarters. So many I took.
Oh.
And then I spent them.
She got jacked.
I went in the wrong box.
Oh no, those were the special ones?
State quarter collection, yeah.
Asshole. You didn't notice they all had a different state on them?
Let me tell you something.
You're like, no, I just wanted Pokemon cards.
Have you... You know me, right?
Yeah.
In what world would I have noticed that?
It's interesting though, because you're like a super collector hobbyist, but like when it comes to your things, you're like that, but then other things you don't notice.
No, I'm not an observant kind of guy. In general, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
So anyway.
We'll end with this. Zach comments, I just had to Google it. Range, an identical twin, has 100% DNA match.
Yeah.
Parent, child, full sibling, 50%.
50%.
Varies
So
by... I have an idea here.
Okay.
If it's stupid, tell me.
Okay.
Because, I mean, clearly, I'm wrong about all this shit, you know? I don't really know what I'm talking
Well,
about.
I don't know much either.
I think that the 93% for the macaque and shit, I think that's just comparing, like, the animal DNA to the human DNA.
Yeah.
I think that this 100% is only comparing human DNA.
Yeah, that's true.
It's probably a different scale.
Yeah,
you know?
totally.
So I was putting this shit on the same
Yeah.
scale, yo.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And that's why it was so wild sounding, because,
Yeah.
50% DNA
Yeah.
makes sense
That
for, like, your
clears
brother
it
and
up.
sister.
That clears it up.
Word,
Steve
word.
says you're being stupid, silly, Pat. Hey,
Rude.
Steve, let me tell you something. You call me today the whitest man you've ever met. You wear pink shirts and green shorts, Steve, okay? That's white as fuck.
He's at war.
All right. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. What are you doing over there?
Because when I shaved the other day, I was trying to go super fast, and I gave myself, like, a bunch of nicks, and now they're all little scabs, and I'm just, like, picking at them.
Oh, hey, wait a second. Do you think that I'm emotionally upset by the girls
Oh, no.
sucking your
I was
finger?
just kidding.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Fuck no.
That
There's way more I could do that you could be emotionally upset about.
I'm glad. In the moment, I was shocked.
You know.
But right now, I'm glad we had
Because
that
it's
story.
shocking. Yeah.
We got that story fucking cocked and loaded for you guys.
Yeah,
That-
we were waiting to tell that because
that-
it was so crazy.
That's crazy. Yo, this today is one of my favorite podcasts ever.
Nice.
We had the fucking short bagel man.
Long Island.
Fucking short and fiery, you know. We had call him short and spicy. I should call him, you know.
Short and spicy.
Yeah, we had short and spicy.
Dude, his meal was the opposite of spicy.
Oh, man,
Short and bland
The most
is what
bitch
it's
ass
called.
meal. Let's see.
Fucking multigrain bagel with an egg white.
Yeah, whole wheat bagel with 1 egg white and Swiss
And the
cheese.
worst.
You bitch.
Cheese.
Yeah.
That's like the least. That's like the most mild flavored cheese.
Crazy.
Anyway.
You fucking needed that takedown, bruh.
I can't believe he's not. If I ever see him, I will laugh so hard to myself while I walk past him. Wow.
We covered the Mount Vesuvius of shit in New York City. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And of laundry.
And yeah, and we covered Amy getting her finger sucked off and not knowing what cocaine is. Okay.
I helped her not waste her drugs. All right.
It's true. It's you almost got your shit fucked up. What?
Imagine if I got punched in the face. That could have happened.
Oh, that could easily.
That was
happen.
like this close from that, and I didn't even know. Because I didn't hear what she said.
Yeah.
Like, I would have just like, oh shit, and just shuffled away if I heard that. But I didn't hear her, so I was still on the, like, trying to help her tip.
Yeah.
So that's why I would, like, reached out my hand to her. Imagine if she just punched me in the face, which she could have done.
Actually, what do I do? Say we're out in public, right? A woman assaults you.
This is what you do. Just, like, cover me
That's a good idea.
like that. And Cassie was there too, and Cassie would have just ripped her off if she kept going. And you just go like this, like a parachute.
Take the
over me.
blows, you know?
Just like that.
Yeah.
Or just like call for help. There's a bunch of people around. And plus, like, I would just be like, in a situation like that, because it was such a misunderstanding, that if she really like hit me or something, I'd be like, I would literally, because of the mood I was in, because I was at Pride, because everything else, I would have been like, whoa, 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 you misunderstood. Like, I straight up would have been like that. I wouldn't have fought back or anything, because then I would have realized that this was a huge misunderstanding, because I had no bad feelings at all the whole time. Like, sometimes if someone like comes at me, I'll be pissed back. But at that point, I would have been like, whoa, 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 let me explain. This is what's happening. Like, hold on. Like, I wouldn't have left until we were friends.
Right.
Like, in that specific situation. Because I was so left field about it. I had no clue.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's why I didn't get beat up, too. Because they saw it in my face. Like, this bitch doesn't have any idea what's going on.
And you're attractive, too. And that helped.
I guess.
Michael Dolce comments, no competing with us. Oh, because his podcast, Secrets of the Sire, is on air right now.
A word.
And then he comments,
Go check it out. We're about to leave.
Borns.
That sounds like a Shanforce word. What's that?
Borns.
Borns.
Mike made a status recently that the new Spider-Man movie, he said, is a better movie than Avengers Endgame. And I don't know how that could be true, though.
How?
Hey, Mike, you trolling? But anyway, to find out, watch Secrets of the Sire.
Word.
Airing live on
You've been on
Wednesday
that, right?
nights. Yeah, but yo, Mike tried to fucking play me when I was on that show. Mike said there were guests that had done the show more than I had, and said I only guessed it like 3 or 4 times. I've guessed it at least 16 times on Secrets of the Sire.
16 times?
Probably like 7, I'd say.
Okay.
Probably 7, I'd say. 1 on the phone, and then 6 times I came fucking through.
Just.
I put my body in there. I faced potential bodily harm, okay? Putting my body into your studio. I was there.
My body.
All right, but we're going to wrap it up. It's been going on.
Thanks, you guys.
Yeah, this is a nice, juicy boy. We got a long one going on.
Mm-hmm.
We got an hour and 22 minutes, okay?
And when we started, I was basically asleep.
That bagel man woke you the fuck up, right?
Yeah, he really did.
Man, that guy needs some fucking help, yo. He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, he strikes me as someone who hates his life, definitely.
Yo, he's like a 60-year-old incel.
He is an incel.
That's a real incel
That's
right
what
there.
happens when they go out in public.
Yo.
And they can't, like... God, that's pathetic. I can't believe we're the same species. It's incredible.
That dude is
I
closer
wonder
to
what
you
he
than
was
a
saying.
macaque.
Yeah. I wonder what he was saying like before, like you said. I wonder the shit he was saying. And in that case, I'm glad I wasn't there because I would have beat his ass myself.
Yeah, I'm just picturing what would happen. Like, I don't like that fucking like tough guy talk, but I can't imagine that guy fucking ramming you with his titties and stomach and not hitting him, you know?
Yeah.
He rammed someone so much taller than he was and said, "You want to take it outside?" And then a different guy took it inside.
Yo, he looked like a chode penis.
He was such a chode penis.
What an asshole.
All right, guys, we're wrapping up, but we love you. Hold on. Oh, whoa. Randall begins a Spider-Man 2 Forever, the best live-action Spider-Man film.
Yo, I can't wait to see it. I've been looking forward to it coming out, and you're just making me so excited. Though.
He's talking about the other Spider-Man.
Oh,
2.
he likes that one better.
Yeah.
Well, I will have to be
don't
the
think
judge
so.
of that myself.
Yeah.
I'm very, very excited. These movies have been so good, especially lately.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
I like the current Spider-Man, Tom Holland, much
Yeah.
better than any of the old ones.
But I do like the old ones. I remember watching that when I was a kid. That was so awesome.
That James Franco guy, you know?
Yeah.
James Franco is one of the best actors ever.
He is so talented. And it's weird because he's so funny, but he does this like artistic, like dark indie side too.
He looks like your sexy-ass brother.
James Franco and my brother look similar.
Yeah.
Mostly when my brother looks a certain way. Like, my brother will go like a different style sometimes.
Yeah.
And then he more looks like the guy from...
Billy from Stranger Things, yo.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
He's so Billy from Stranger Things, except not an evil murderer, but
Hey.
he looks just like that.
For those watching, don't spoil us on shit, though, okay? We are watching the final 2
Oh,
episodes
I kind of spoiled
tonight
this now,
still.
I'm sorry.
Well, not to us. I'm
Yeah.
But like, we're watching the final episodes tonight.
Hell
still,
yeah.
and
We have 2 episodes left, and we're going to finish that when we get back from Walmart, and hopefully I'll have a new doll, but we'll see. And we're going to finish the season, because
Yeah.
I think there is going to be another season.
Hopefully, yeah.
I read a status saying that, like, this season made them cry, but they're looking forward to the next season
Shannon,
already.
huh? It was Shannon. It was our friend Shannon.
But that makes me think someone's going to die.
Can I read one status that I posted?
Yeah.
It was on Twitter, okay?
Your fucking Pokemon pictures.
Oh.
What was that Pokemon seahorse thing?
Horsey, yeah.
Horsey on the toilet?
Yeah, it was Horsey on the toilet. Let me tell you something. To me, I'm the funniest motherfucker on social media.
You
okay?
are pretty funny.
So watch. I'm going to play my little video.
Trending Bagel Boss.
Oh, yeah. It's actually trending. I'm going to try to put this in the live podcast. But my caption here is, if you do this to me on social media, that's your ass.
Is that chose?
Here we go. Play. Here we go. You know what grinds my fucking gears? Every time I post a picture of one of my cats, someone comments some shit like, oh, they're actually saying, come feed me. Oh, they're actually saying, I want to rub behind the ear. Bitch, you don't know them. You don't know shit. They ain't saying that. From now on, every time someone comments some of that shit on my shit, I'm going to quote tweet you. Then I'm going to say, nope.
That reminds me of Unforgivable videos.
I've been holding that shit back. I have to fart a little bit. I've been holding that status or video back for a long time. Because you know why? Every other time I post a cat video or a cat picture, someone thinks they're being cute as fuck. And they comment, oh, they're saying this.
So clever.
What the fuck are you talking about? That's my cat. That cat is speaking my language.
Yeah.
You are putting words into my cat's mouth.
My child's mouth.
Who the fuck do you think you are, okay? I know it's funny to you, but I hate that shit on social media. When, like, I'll post a joke or a funny picture and someone will say a different thing. Bitch, it's my joke. Laugh or keep it fucking moving. You know what?
Get your own joke.
Yeah, it's like this. Are you trying to one-up my shit? Like, you can add to my shit if we're like that. Mm-hmm. And you know if we're like that. Mm-hmm. But if we're not like that, don't you put words into my cat's little fang mouths, okay? That shit's not for you. What they say, it's in my head. Because I put it there. I raised them. I raised them from fucking kids.
They don't even speak English. They speak Shanfor. So.
They speak our language. I raised them from kids. Okay?
All of them.
Do you want to know a secret?
What?
I added that bit at the end because I'm trying to make this our longest podcast ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's close. I'm not sure. But in any case, we'll know soon. We are ending for real now. We love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Space between.